Steve, get the naked cowboy on the phone. Ron, would you talk to the naked cowboy?
Absolutely. Bring him on.
All right, we're going to get the naked cowboy on, Sandy Kane. You can listen in.
Oy vey.
What's
Oy
wrong?
vey.
We're trying to help you out here.
Yeah.
I see.
Come on, Hendry.
Tell him to
Afraid of naked? You afraid of the naked cowboy? You afraid to talk to the naked cowboy, Sandy?
Yes,
You intimidated by him?
Yeah, I am lately because he's a real prick, and he takes pictures of me and puts it on his Twitter, and I just don't know where the fuck he's coming from, man. You know?
Don't worry about it. You got nothing to lose, Sandy.
Sandy, I think if a judge ever saw you, I think you'd get the sympathy decision.
Hardship case?
Yeah, hardship case or something like that. People would look and they'd look at him, and then they'd look at Sandy and just go, "What is this guy doing? Come on."
Yeah, this poor woman.
I'm gonna take care of Sandy. Get the naked cowboy on the phone. I'm gonna ask him what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah, we're trying to get him. I think we might have him. Hold on a second. Sandy, what happened? Oh, we're just trying to call him? All right, hold on. We're just stalling here.
Cell phone number.
Sandy Kane,
Don't worry about it.
Hey, girls.
I think I'm going to have to put you on hold, Sandy Kane, so Ron the lawyer can talk to him, all right?
Yeah.
But you listen that we can't get 3 calls at a time?
I don't think so.
Oh, thank you. Great phone system.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks
Can't
a lot.
conference in 3 people.
Really appreciate that,
That's
Sirius
good.
XM. Thanks,
Nice.
really. Nice.
Really. Great.
What year is this?
I could do it at my house.
I could do it on my BlackBerry.
I could, yeah. You could do it on your BlackBerry conference.
I think so. Yeah, I know so.
That's great. 2 phone lines.
All right, we're just
together.
stalling because we're
That's
calling
wonderful.
him. I don't know if he's picking up.
Robert, do you have the number 917?
Oh,
All right, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
No.
Hold on.
Sandy, don't just blurt out the phone number.
Naked
crazy
Cowboy,
person.
you're on the Opie and Anthony show. I see that you're officially suing Sandy Kane, the naked cowgirl.
Yes, sir.
And we got Ron the lawyer on the line here. Wants to ask you a few questions, okay?
He's our resident lawyer.
Yeah. So, Ron the lawyer, you're on with the naked cowboy. Big case going down.
Hey, cowboy, are you taking the position that this woman has somehow or another cost you some money? Say that one more time. I said, are you taking the position this lady has somehow cost you some money? Absolutely. Yeah. How has she cost you money? Well. You think there's people deciding whether to go see the naked cowboy or the naked cowgirl? They're going to go see her instead of you and take away from your income somehow?
Everyone on the planet.
How is she costing you money?
Well, if you'll shut up long enough to listen, I'll tell you.
Go ahead.
Everybody in the world, people come from all over the world to see the naked cowboy. And they're coming to Times Square specifically to see that entity. They're doing that because of the goodwill I've created associated with the name. When people come to Times Square, and they, first of all, not everyone recognizes or knows that I'm an Adonis, a sweet, loving, great, wonderful guy. They just know that's a naked cowboy. And it's a very generic kind of term to them. And when they show up, they're looking for the naked cowboy, and they're in a 12, 13-block radius, and they stumble across the naked cowgirl, which is very inconsistent with those qualities, although it does have the same exact trademark name, naked cowgirl, naked cowboy. We know that because when we applied for the naked cowgirl trademark, it was denied on the grounds that it was too likely to confusion or to create confusion based on naked cowboy. That's why that was rejected when a naked cowgirl tried to secure the name. So we know that the likelihood of confusion is there based on the World Patent and Trademark Office. So now when
let's get past some of this bullshit, cowboy. Can we get past some of this bullshit about your trademark? How much money did you make as your naked cowboy last year? What's on your federal tax return? How much did you make last year? How much less are you going to make this year because this girl is out there? And by the way, she's doing you a favor. That's you a favor by getting your picture in the paper. I never heard of the goddamn naked cowboy until she got into this, and neither did anybody else. And if you think anybody's going to Times Square to see you, you're delusional. Nobody's going up there to see you. There's a million things in Times Square they're going to see, and it ain't the naked cowboy. I got a big shocker for you, and if you believe that shit, you take yourself much too seriously. Much too seriously. And as soon as you get in front of a judge, I think a judge is going to take one look at you, listen to you, and say, this guy's a fucking asshole, and maybe we'll tell her to stop. Maybe we won't. But in any event, this guy takes himself much too seriously, and they're going to say, here's what they're going to be thinking. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, the Office of Tourism in New York City now has naked cowboy listed as a third-rated tourist attraction in the city, so maybe they're taking me too seriously as well.
Third?
I think anybody taking you too seriously if you're really buying into this naked cowboy. Hey, God bless you, man. I hope you can make a lot of money with this shit. But if you think seriously, that this woman is cutting into your act by getting out there and parading around. You got, how old is she, 90 years old or something? Parading around out there. Somebody can say, well, here's a naked cowgirl. Somehow she's diminishing your act. Let's not bother going to see this naked cowboy. Whatever it is you do, and I have no idea. I've seen a picture of you with a guitar, so I guess you sing and play the guitar and walk around in your underpants. You know, he's a character. But the bottom line is, this woman's not bothering you. You should get off her case. Now look, it's good publicity. I'm sure you're having a good time with this. I'm sure a lot of people have heard of you now that haven't heard of you before, like me. But I mean, if you seriously expect anybody to believe that this woman is hurting your income and somehow diminishing your role in society, which nobody knows what the hell it is anyway, then you're delusional. That's all. And you got to get it.
Why don't we just do what Mike Tyson always said? Just come to the face. There's no question whatsoever that we do have a trademark on the name Naked Cowboy. There's no question that Naked Cowboy was denied on the grounds that it was too similar to Naked Cowboy, making that a property of ours, which is another. We're going to have Naked Cowboy.
Yeah. But would you dispute with me, Cowboy, that this woman has done you a favor by getting you in the paper, by getting you in the Post, by getting you in the news, by getting you on the radio, by getting you on TV? Would you dispute that this woman has done you a favor by getting you a pile of publicity?
That's irrelevant. Everything is.
It's not irrelevant. It's not irrelevant. Would you dispute that she's done you a favor, that more people know about the Naked Cowboy now than ever did 3 months ago? Would you seriously dispute that with me?
I'm not just entitled to publicity with my deals. I'm also entitled to the money that the deals create. You should be paying this woman. You should be kicking over some of your income to this woman this year. You should be giving her $10,000 for just being your publicity agent. We'll see.
Well, you're gonna see.
I know I'm on the side of the law, and I'm just protecting the property that I worked in here to build.
I know. It's a valuable property. Well, good luck, Cowboy.
Well,
good luck, Cowboy. But hey, if you come off taking yourself too seriously, people are gonna think you're a real asshole. I mean, you want to take this as, hey, I got a right to my trademark and so on. But you come on with this shit about, it even suggest that this woman's hurting you in any way as opposed to helping you with what she's really doing. You're going to be regarded as just a real asshole. That's in court. That's in the papers. That's in the minds of the general public. So stick around.
I'm not concerned with what people think.
All right.
Why don't we put Ron for a second on hold? Ron, could you hold on for a second?
Hold on a minute there. All right. Sandy Kane, you're on with the Naked Cowboy. Let's try to work this out.
Oh, shit. Hello, Robbie Jerk. Hello.
What's up?
What's up? You. No, I mean, I'm kind of overwhelmed here because you were my friend, now you're my fucking enemy, and it just, I'm confused.
No. You're not my enemy. You're no enemy of mine whatsoever. It's the very first day I saw you. I've been nothing but friendly and compliant with you. I've never had any problem with it whatsoever. It wasn't until you asking me to sing on an album, or to say that I was singing on an album that I was not singing on, that I simply said, I know that's not legal, and you'll have to talk to Todd. I explained that.
First of all, it never came out, Robert. It never came out. It's not like I put it out on Capitol Records and said it was you. It never fucking came out.
No, you put it out on a CD with BMI with BMI. That's what you did.
And
we have the product.
I did not, man. You're a fucking liar, man. I never put it out. And the only one that got a copy with your name on it was you. I gave it to you.
Oh.
You know, and it's out now.
I'm more than happy to send you a copy of the CD with my name on it that I'm not on.
By the way, if she gave it to you, Valtrex should help you out.
Yeah.
That was just saying, it never came out, Robert. That was just for you and Todd, your manager, to see what it would look like on the charts if it ever got there. The CD is out, and it has no mention of you.
When you asked me if I would say that I was singing when I wasn't, I told you that would not be legal. When I told you I would even sing on it if you would just formalize the process, actually sign the franchise agreement and do it legally. $5,000. And then when we sent a legal cease and desist letter to tell you that it was simply not going to be accepted, you simply said, we don't care, and kept moving forward. And when you were given a deadline to stop using my property, you continued to use the property, and that's why you were sued. There's no
How come you didn't tell me that 3 years ago, Robert? How come you didn't tell the original Naked Cowgirl, 2005?
For the same reason I would not walk up to any senior citizen wearing my clothes and be mean or cruel or unkind. I saw a person that was mimicking me that had no idea the extent of it. It was just a person wearing my underwear, and in that sense it would be no problem. On day 2 it would be no problem. someone does it for several years, it starts to become an irritant. And as you know, my management, not me, that's not my job to come and get you. It's my manager's job. I work in the streets, and I'm the spokesperson for my thing. I don't go out there and have legal disputes with people on the street, nor do I even talk to people about personal things. I'm working when I'm out there. My manager is the one who's consistently sent you the contract, asked you to sign it, and you kept putting it off. When you started to commercialize it, when you stopped being
doesn't even have
Sandy
$5,000.
Kane, when you stopped being Sandy Kane and just using Naked Cowgirl as a vehicle to help this poor Sandy Kane get a little attention, and when you converted yourself over to Naked Cowgirl and started using that name commercially and to promote yourself, that's when it became a problem. And that's why the intensity was picked up. And when you started making product and putting ads in Nashville papers calling yourself the Naked Cowgirl, which is not legal, we then sent a cease and desist. And when you did not cease and desist, you pushed us with no choice by going to the thing, saying that the product, the brand had, if it had no validity, why would you go out and wear it? If it didn't create value for you, why don't you just come up with something else? You're using it because of the goodwill that is associated. People come to me all day long and say, hey, where's the Naked Cowgirl? They've been saying that since the day I got there, long before you even
Oh, man, he's got a point now.
It's a common, oh, where's Cowgirl? Where's Cowgirl? Is that your grandma? Is that your mom? Is that your sister? All day long. Oh, well, we didn't see Cowboy, but we got a picture with the Cowgirl. And in the 10-block radius.
It still happen, too, man.
Yeah!
Oh, Sandy's got some gumption.
All right, hold on a minute. I think Sandy needs a little help.
So you're defying the law, Sandy.
She's on hold for a second.
Wow.
Ron.
Yeah.
Relief pitcher. We need a little help here. You're on with the Naked Cowboy again.
Cowboy, you never answered my question before, which is it your position this woman is somehow costing you money?
Absolutely. And
really?
We will determine that by the discovery that's been sent, along with I don't know how we explain it, but I guess we're asking to enjoin somehow. Asking the judge to file an injunction to stop her, but also a discovery type of thing to determine, so she can just simply report what she's making, and then we'll have an idea as to how much she is actually making as a result.
Well, wait.
Panhandlers suing each other.
You think whatever money she's making means you're making that much less money? You think money she may be making is taking money out of your pocket?
Once again,
you think there's people thinking, I don't know whether I'm going to go see the Naked Cowboy or the Naked Cowgirl. I think we're going to go see the Naked Cowgirl instead. You think that's what's happening here?
That is happening, but that's not my concern. The concern is not, this is not about a financial windfall. It's about protecting the integrity of the brand. I have sponsors all over the world. I have Naked Cowboy oysters that are selling in restaurants all over. I mean, we have a multitude of products.
Well, you could have Sandy Kane clams.
And nobody's going to buy these products. Nobody's going to buy these products. Nobody's going to buy these products.
They are buying these products, and I make a great deal of money.
That one clam you never eat.
Yeah.
There's too much going on with it.
When that's a little off.
Right. Too much hanging off the sides.
Completely wrong. Cowboy, you're gonna find out, Cowboy, that even if you are, let's assume you're reporting all your income. I'm gonna tell you that you're not losing 10 cents because of this woman, and she's doing you a big favor because you're on the radio right now. You're getting a lot of publicity.
Protecting the integrity of the brand.
All right. Let me.
Do you not like all this publicity you're getting now?
Yeah.
Do you not like all this publicity she's generating from you? You don't think that's going to help you somewhere down the line?
You two are arguing apples and prunes. It's you see, one guy's arguing the money, Ron, and then Naked Cowboy is just arguing the point of the integrity of his product. He doesn't think Sandy Kane is representing and is damaging somehow the integrity of the Naked Cowboy.
He is the Naked Cowboy. He's the Naked Cowboy. What is he talking about? The integrity of his product. Who are we kidding here? He's talking about endorsements from all over the world, stuff like that.
Why would the World Patent and Trademark Office issue me a trademark that I've had for over 10 years and then be able to successfully license it to a multitude of products and defend it several times if that was not valid property, if it were not intellectual property? How can you be an attorney and not recognize that as an intellectual property?
Oh, shit.
It may be
Doubting your credentials.
Cowboy. It may be intellectual property, Cowboy. It may be intellectual property, but my question is, is it really being damaged by what this woman is doing? Maybe this is apples and prunes, whatever. But the bottom line is, why would somebody I see her making you money. She's putting money in your pocket right this minute. She's putting money in your pocket.
Once again, you're looking at the surface. If a person has a property And if I create a big product and I say, oh, hey, everybody just come and take it and do whatever you want, I don't care. What does that say about the value of it? It says it has no value. But if you do something, you take care of it, obviously it has value.
Ron the lawyer.
Cowboy, Cowboy, let me just address one more thing. Cowboy, if there was another cowboy out there running around calling himself the naked cowboy, I'd be behind you 100%. This is a 90-year-old woman. Her day is long gone. This woman is not a competitor of yours. This woman is not taking your trademark. This woman's not costing you money. This woman's not hurting you in any way. She's helping you.
But I think the naked cowboy is saying that in itself is ruining the integrity of his product. And why indeed would he file for a trademark and spend the money and time to do that if it's not going to protect his product?
Well, because it would protect him from another naked cowboy coming along. It would protect him from somebody doing the exact same thing he does. But this isn't it. If anything, this is a spoof. If anything,
it's like a parody.
Yeah, it's like a parody.
It's under the rules of parody, I think.
It's not a parody, and there are several reasons why it's not a parody as well.
Oh, excuse me.
Naked Cowboy Esquire.
Yeah, no kidding. Hold on, Ron the lawyer. We got to go back to Sandy Kane. Too bad we don't have a three-way on this fucking
wouldn't that
phone
be great?
system. So Sandy Kane, back to you. You're defying everybody, and you're going to continue being the naked cowgirl.
Yeah, definitely. And listen, if he had a little personality and changed his fucking outfit a little bit, he'd be, that's what he's just jealous because I'm making fucking, people like me more than they like him because he has no fucking personality. He doesn't care about fucking people, and I do. So, and that's it. So, and I live in fucking Times Square. He lives in Jersey. So, it's been my turf for many, many years, and it's still my turf.
Turf war, Opie.
I hear you.
Naked Cowboy.
And I think there's validity in that. There is validity that is. I live in fucking Times Square for years. He doesn't even live in New York, and he doesn't pay taxes in New York. I do.
Oh damn!
Shit.
Oh, she brought up the tax thing. Naked Cowboy, any rebuttal to what Sandy Kane has just said?
Well, again, this case is going to be based on law, not on irrelevant
psychobabble
and things like that. For one,
I think she's going to use the psychobabble defense.
And two, just like anybody who works, I pay taxes. I pay money on all the money I make.
All right.
Yeah.
I bet.
How much are we talking at this point? Tens of dollars is up for grabs here?
Once again, it's not about a financial windfall. It's
about protecting his product.
Brand, blah, blah,
it's his brand and his product, and he wants it protected and believes Sandy Kane is a mark, a black mark on his product.
So why don't we do some final thoughts here? Naked Cowboy, summarize, please.
Summarize? Well, once again, I created a globally now recognized brand. We've successfully licensed it for a multitude of products. Our big one is Naked Cowboy Oysters. Mm-hmm. I've worked for literally...
Sandy Kane's got crabs.
Specifically...
Big ones, too. Look at Sandy Kane.
She's laughing.
I love Sandy Kane. She should market Twatto.
Oh,
Twattos.
God, please.
Twattos.
Oh, like chips?
Yes, Twattos.
Yeah. So you want your product, which is the Naked Cowboy trademark, protected, regardless of financial.
It is protected, and we spent again. Came along years ago, started using the brand. I saw someone who was of low means was using it to just simply promote it himself. When you started using it commercially, it became at that point illegal. So we simply asked her to stop, and as you know, she's just simply breaking
She's defying the court order.
So the lawsuit's going to move forward.
Using the situation to publicize herself, but ultimately it's going to end up in a defeat, and that's
Well, you're getting a lot of publicity out of this, though, Naked Cowboy. So,
not the point.
So he moves forward with the lawsuit. Sandy Kane, final thought.
Sandy, wrap up.
All I can say is wait 1 second.
She's a lunatic.
Naked Cowboy, I think if you just play this tape, you win. She's a lunatic.
It's all about my music. I'm a singer-songwriter. I'm getting the fucking CD out, and I am a singer-songwriter. He's just a bullshit bastard, and I'm going to keep going my singing, songwriting, and I don't need his fucking voice on the fucking song.
You putting out CDs? You putting out CDs?
Well,
or STDs?
When's it dropping?
Huh?
When's it dropping?
What do you mean it's dropping? It's, I got it.
No, not the CD, your uterus.
Long way.
But I know.
All right, thank you, Sandy Kane. That's your final
So
thought.
they're coming a mile away.
Sandy Kane, the Naked Cowboy, and finally, Ron the Lawyer, your final thoughts, sir.
I'm a little disappointed because when I read about the Naked Cowboy, I thought this guy at least has some sense of humor. I mean, what the hell? I don't know if he has any education, any skills, anything he can do, but the bottom line is he can walk around his underpants in Times Square and play the guitar, and he's managed to put together, some kind of a living out of it. But if he thinks that this woman is in any way doing anything but helping him, the man is delusional. He takes himself much too seriously. When this thing eventually comes to court, here's what's going to happen. He will probably get a cease and desist order against her, and she won't be able to do her naked cowgirl act again. But the downside is anybody who pays attention to this stuff at all, who would even consider going to Times Square to see the Naked Cowboy to begin with, is going to think, what a fucking asshole. Put some old lady out of business who's just fucking around. I mean, come on. Relax. Relax, Cowboy. That's my advice.
Let me just say one more thing. There's also a Cindy Fox and there's also a Louise Holman, both of them working as licensed naked cowgirls that work in Times Square, taking pictures every day, doing the same thing. They just simply they sign the agreement, respecting the intellectual property. They make their money, and in those two cases, they're like 1%. They make 1% of their sales. They come to Naked Cowboy. They report their own income. We make money every month. There's plenty of opportunity for other naked cowboys and naked cowgirls. You just simply, if you're going to use the name or a name that's so similar that it's likely to create confusion in the marketplace, then you simply have to pay a licensing fee. That's how all.
I'm going to give you some good advice, Cowboy. I'm going to give you some good advice. Listen up, take it, okay? Go in the fucking newspapers. Tell them you're dropping your suit. Tell them you feel sorry for Sandy. Tell them you're supporting her. You hope she can make a living out of this. Tell them that you have no animosity towards her. You're not going to be vindictive. You're going to withdraw your suit. You don't want to cost the lady any money. You walk away with some good PR. The way you're going, everybody's going to think this cowboy's just an asshole. You want that? Continue along the course you're going.
All right, that's it. That's how we wrap up.
Thank you, everybody. Ron the Lawyer, Naked Cowboy, and, of course, Sandy Kane.
The great Sandy Kane.
We will all be watching to see how this turns out.
Yep.
In the coming weeks and months.
All right. And Ron the Lawyer, great phone call. Can't wait to get you back on the show soon, sir.
Ron rolls.
All right. Thanks, guys.
All right, Ron the
Thank
Lawyer,
you.
everyone. We're going to take a quick break.
Wow.
And continue with the
What
show.
controversy.
Amazing.
This is bigger than anything. The oil
It's
spill, Lindsay Lohan. We are your news station.
They better get the audio to the fucking AP.
Oh, my God.
Actually, this is on the front page of MSN today.
Is it really?
Yes, it's everywhere.
Christ,
and then
why?
someone said it's in the New Zealand paper today.
New Zealand.
We got them talking today together.
Bunch of sheep fuckers.
So farm out that audio. I see headlines for us tomorrow.
I see headlines.
Headlines.
Bringing them all together. Ron.
I love Ron the Lawyer.
It's hysterical.
I love him. All right, listen. Passion of the Popeye as we go to break.